So, my wife's family and her, they don't talk. They've been like that since she was a teenager. But then there's Eva, who was like super close to my wife. They were like besties from school, and my wife used to stay at Eva's place a lot. Eva was like always there for her. I met my wife in uni. Eva passed away suddenly when we were together for like a year. I only met her a few times, but she was really nice. My wife was like super sad, understandably. So, like, 2 years ago, we got married, and my wife took my last name, Brown. And now, we're gonna have a baby girl in the spring. And, like, my wife really wants to honor Eva by naming our baby after her. She's been saying that forever, you know? And I thought it was a good idea too. We've been talking about baby names for ages, and we were thinking of this place name that meant a lot to them. But then, like, yesterday my wife comes up to me all serious and says she had this dream where Eva was like asking her to remember her by her name or something. My wife says we gotta name our baby Eva to honor her properly. But I was like, totally against it. I mean, Eva Braun? She was married to, like, this really bad guy from history, you know? And my job could be in trouble if we name our baby Eva Brown. I tried suggesting other ways to honor Eva, like using her birthstone or having her name as a middle name, but my wife just got upset. She started crying and saying it has to be Eva, and that's the only way Eva can live on. But I can't do it. And now, we're like fighting, and I'm on the couch for the second night. Some of our friends are saying I'm overreacting, but my sister, who just had a baby, she's like on my side. She's saying if my wife doesn't compromise, I should register the baby without her. I don't know what to do. Am I wrong for not wanting to name my baby Eva? Update, 3 weeks later. Subscribe for more Reddit stories. Hey everyone, it's been a while, and I didn't realize I was still logged into this account. I didn't expect my post to get so much attention, but I really appreciate all your comments. They gave me a lot to think about. So, after posting, I called up Eva's sister, Rose, because my wife, Lou, is super close to her. I know, I probably shouldn't involve other people in our marriage stuff, but Lou really values Rose's opinion, especially when it comes to anything about Eva. Anyway, Rose agreed with me that naming our daughter Eva Brown wouldn't be a good idea, and she mentioned something that changed the game for us. You see, Eva was a writer, and she kept journals. Rose had those journals, and in one of them, there was a list of baby names Eva liked. She gave 5 names for a girl and 5 for a boy. Rose used one of the boy names for her son, but she's done having kids now and wanted to give the list to Lou. We thought we needed to handle this carefully, so we came up with a plan. The next day, I sat down with Lou and told her our daughter wouldn't be named Eva. I explained that I wasn't comfortable with pairing Eva with our last name, Brown. Lou agreed that our daughter would take our married name, but she was still worried about forgetting Eva. I brought up how naming a child after a dead person can put a lot of pressure on them to live up to that person's memory. I shared a story about my cousin who was named after a dead relative, and how my grandparents always compared him to that relative. Lou seemed to understand, and she admitted that pregnancy was bringing up old feelings, especially since she and Eva had talked about being pregnant together. I suggested therapy, and Lou started going last week. Then, I told her about my conversation with Rose, and she was really interested. We decided it would be nice to let Eva have a say in naming our daughter. We narrowed it down to 2 of the names from Eva's list. It turns out, Eva had good taste. Talking about baby names and seeing our daughter as her own person has been really special, and I can tell Lou is starting to feel better. I think this will be the only update, and I can't wait to meet our daughter. Thanks again for all your help.